Have you ever seen a waterfall that looks like it's made of fire? Well, there's a magical phenomenon in Yosemite National Park called the firefall, and it's not actually fire at all. Every year, for just a few days in February, something incredible happens at Horsetail Fall. When the sun sets at the perfect angle, its light hits the waterfall and makes it glow bright orange and red, just like molten lava pouring down the cliff. But here's the thing, it only works if everything lines up. The waterfall must be flowing, the sky has to be totally clear, and the sun has to hit at just the right time. Miss even one condition, and the fire disappears. People from all around the world travel just to see this short, fiery show that lasts only about 10 minutes. Have you ever noticed how your fingers get all wrinkly after staying in water for too long? Most people think it's because your skin absorbs water, but that's not actually true. Your body does this on purpose. It's your nervous system sending a signal to tighten the blood vessels under your skin. That makes your fingers wrinkle, kind of like turning your hands into all-terrain tires. And why? Because those wrinkles actually help you grip things better underwater. Without them, your hands would be super slippery, and picking up anything wet would be way harder. Scientists even tested this. People with wrinkly fingers could pick up wet objects faster than those with smooth ones. Imagine walking through the forest and suddenly spotting a pure white deer. Meet the albino deer, one of the rarest and most stunning creatures on Earth. The odds of one being born in the wild are about 1 in 30,000. Unlike normal deer, this one's bright white fur, pink nose, and pale eyes come from a rare genetic condition called albinism. It stops the body from making melanin, the pigment that gives color to skin, hair, and eyes. Because of its glowing white color, the albino deer stands out like a ghost moving through the forest. Beautiful, but easy to spot by predators. That's why seeing one in the wild is so rare and special. It's like witnessing a living piece of magic. For wildlife photographers and nature lovers, spotting an albino deer is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, a reminder of how mysterious and breathtaking nature can be. Did you know you can actually see photosynthesis happening in real life? In aquatic plants like Elodea or Kabamba, you can literally watch oxygen being produced, as tiny bubbles forming on the leaves and stems. Here's how it works. When you place the plant underwater and shine a bright light on it, photosynthesis speeds up. The chlorophyll absorbs photons from the light, creating energy molecules called ATP and NADPH. These molecules power the reactions that turn carbon dioxide and water into glucose, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. And that oxygen? It builds up and escapes as little bubbles that rise to the surface, like nature's own science experiment. The stronger the light, the faster the bubbles appear, until the plant reaches its limit, of course. It's an amazing way to see sunlight turning into energy right before your eyes. Did you know that in Japan, even your footsteps can generate electricity? They use something called piezoelectric floor tiles, special tiles that turn pressure from your steps into electrical energy. When you walk, your weight creates tiny mechanical vibrations. Inside the tiles, there are piezoelectric materials, usually crystals or ceramics, that convert that pressure into small amounts of electricity. It's not a lot, but imagine millions of people walking every day. In places like Shibuya Station, where more than 2.4 million steps are recorded daily, all that energy adds up. It can power things like LED lights, digital signs, or sensors in public areas. This technology helps reduce dependence on traditional power sources and supports Japan's vision of smart, sustainable cities. So next time you're walking through Tokyo, remember your steps might actually be powering the lights around you? Imagine this, ordinary water turning into a force strong enough to slice through solid metal in seconds. This isn't science fiction. It's real technology called water jet cutting. By compressing water up to 90,000 psi, that's stronger than a jet engine's thrust, it becomes a weapon of precision. Traveling faster than the speed of sound, the jet of water cuts through steel, titanium, stone, and even glass, all without generating any heat. That means no melting, no warping, just a perfect, clean cut every time. Engineers love it because it's incredibly accurate and eco-friendly. Imagine stepping outside your home and seeing the sky explode in green, purple, and red light. In North Pole, Alaska, one lucky resident captured one of nature's greatest shows, the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights. But this isn't just a beautiful light show. It's science in motion. When charged particles from the solar wind crash into Earth's upper atmosphere, they collide with oxygen and nitrogen atoms. These collisions release tiny bursts of energy, called photons, that light up the sky in dazzling colors: green, purple, red, and blue. The northern lights only appear near the Earth's poles, where the magnetic field pulls those charged particles in, creating this breathtaking natural wonder. You've probably never thought about this. But do you know why a flat sheet of paper collapses so easily? Yet once you fold it, it suddenly becomes strong? A flat piece of paper is weak because it has no structure to resist pressure. But the moment you fold or crease it, everything changes. Those tiny bends create ridges that act like mini support beams, spreading the force more evenly. That simple fold gives the paper rigidity, reduces bending, and lets it hold way more weight than before. And here's the crazy part. This is the exact same idea engineers use to build bridges, skyscrapers, and even airplanes. Arches, corrugations, and beams, all inspired by the same geometry that strengthens a folded piece of paper. We've reached the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one.